Hello and welcome to my studio. This is just a little casual video to show you what's on the easel. And I'll kind of get out of the way here so you can see it. I just got it to a point where it is visually pleasing. I absolutely love the way the swirl looks right now. And the composition is really starting to appear. So I just finished painting in this big ear. It's like 3.5 feet. I think, which is the biggest ear I've ever painted. And I think when the painting's done, it might be one of those little secretive things that you have to look for, like it might just look like the background. Tell me if you saw the ear first before I mentioned it, or if it was just kind of like a secretive thing. I don't know, it might be pretty visible right now. And I'm hoping it's pretty visible, but anyways. Alright, so this painting is going to be about music. This giant swirl, I won't give too much away, but it has something to do with sound. And of course, this painting is about the sense of hearing, so that's why there is a giant ear. And I am so excited to paint in all the things that have to do with music. You can see I'm wearing this new scarf I found at a thrift store yesterday and has music notes all over it. It's probably one of my most favorite finds. Because I love music and now I can wear it all the time and remind myself to take the music with me. A song I really love is by Jason Mraz in his newest album called Take the Music, and he's like, I take the music with me everywhere he goes, and I just love the thought of that. So also there's these shooting stars in the back here. I saw the most amazing shooting star of my life riding in the car with my husband Sam a few weeks ago, I guess. We were just riding in the car and then there it was and we were like, did you see that? Did you see that? It was so long. It just had this really long tail. So maybe that's why I did the shooting stars, but I love how cartoon they are. And I remember drawing shooting stars as a kid all the time. So I'm going to be adding in probably some like yellow dots to give them more of that magical look. There's still a lot that's going into this painting. So, but yeah, I love the sun. Sam loves the sun. I love the profile of the human face so much. And this is just a picture of God. I think it's kind of like God's mouth. And I think because the painting is a lot about listening to God and hearing what kind of guidance you might need and stuff. And there's a meditating girl in the middle. And I just think it's so amazing because as this composition and ideas were happening in the sketchbook months ago, I'm now realizing how relevant it is to my current situation. Just how I've been getting into meditating, and I think I've always meditated in one way or another. And most of my meditating now is like on walks or painting and stuff. But just like finding that silent place and finding guidance from that silence. And I think it's interesting I'm doing this painting about sound because one of the most beautiful sounds is silence, and a lot of people say like there wouldn't be music if there wasn't the sound in between. I can't remember who, or the silence in between the notes make the music and stuff. So I can't remember who said that, but there is such a beauty in silence, and I think a lot of times we don't give ourselves the privilege to just sit in the quiet and rest and listen and really get a deeper understanding. So that's kind of this painting in a nutshell. I guess I finished painting this ear and I just have to say it was so challenging. I don't really like blending too much because acrylic paint dries really fast. It's really hard to blend it before it dries. But I'm really proud of how it turned out. And I thought it was going to take one day, and it ended up taking the entire week. So that'll happen. And there's a few things I should probably touch up, but you know, you can't be too much of a perfectionist. Alrighty, so that's kind of what's going on here. Let me know what you think. Yeah.
I take the music everywhere I go. I take the music everywhere I go. I take the music everywhere I go. The music, it gives us the power to move, power to speak, power to choose, the power to dream, power to win, power to fly, power to laugh, the power to cry, power to live, power to play, power to take your breath away, power to love, power to be. I take